Hi, my name is Nicole.
Hi, my name is Papa.
Hi, my name is Diamond.
And welcome to the Dope Student Podcast. Who am I here with today?
The one and only JConfident, coming straight from Xperience podcast, all the way from the Bronx, New York, y'all. Thanks for having me. I appreciate y'all.
All right, we're glad to have you here. So today we're going to be asking you some questions. First question is, what inspired you to start working in carpentry at such a young age, and how has your father's influence shaped your career?
I had a feeling y'all was going to pull that out. What influenced me was literally my father, because as I was working with him at a young age, he always told me, regardless of what you do in life, everyone needs something fixed. So pick up the trade, learn how to put a screw into a wall, and make something happen. And that's what inspired me to continue to do what I'm doing in carpentry.
Can you tell us about a typical day in your life as a carpenter and podcaster? How do you balance those two professions?
Well, it's like a balance beam. I try to keep it in an equal amount, so I can put the same amount into the podcasting as I can put the same amount into carpentry, because they both build something for myself in my life. They make a foundation for me to make better for me in my life. So that alone, just I can fluctuate with both of them and work with both of them, and it makes my life much better. So just by equaling the amount of work that I have between both of them, I can make it very, very efficient for myself with it.
You mentioned a special interest in locksmithing. Can you explain what makes this feel fascinating for you and what skills are essential for this success?
Okay, I got something for that. I started locksmithing like about 7.5 years ago, and the reason why I did it is because at the end of the day, when a door's closed, you have to use a key to open it. So me being a locksmith opened many doors for me, as you can say. So that's what made me actually go into the field.
All right. What has been the most rewarding project or experience in your career so far, and why was it significant to you?
The project I had was to build a shed in front of the hospital that I work for in Mount Sinai, Beth Israel, Manhattan. We had to build a shed for during the COVID for the deceased people and stuff like that. So that was a little challenging, but then overwhelming because of everything that was going on. But that was a real big challenge for me, and I built a lot of relationships doing that because we had other companies coming in from carpentry companies around the city, plumbing, and everything else. So it was pretty cool.
What advice would you give the middle school students who are interested in pursuing a career in carpentry or locksmithing? What steps should they take to get started?
The steps you should take is slow. Take a slow step. Learn everything proficiently because you do not want to miss nothing. Carpentry is literally by the measurement of every little thing that you do. Every detail is done by that. What advice I give the middle schoolers is don't give up. Continue building. Eventually, your foundation that you build will be the house that you live in. And never look back, because the more you look forward, the more things you can build for yourself.
All right. We would like to thank you so much for coming out to Dope Student Podcast. But before we end off, we would like to ask, do you have any social media pages where we could find you?
Oh, yeah. You can catch me on Instagram on JConfident. You can catch us on Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, everything else on social media, Off Xperience Podcast. We're everywhere. We're global. We're worldwide. Just to let y'all know, we known everywhere.
All right. We would also like to thank LMC Prince for sending out the Dope Student Podcast shirts to every student here. Hey. Thank you so much for watching another episode on the Dope Student Podcast. Bye. Bye.